Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. "100-mile dash. Pain of a junk food junkie." In the meantime, in the day after Sakura's class trial, the morning in the dining hall. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. You never just got straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez. How high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like he had to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyways. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
You're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how long is that rocket hiding under?
Whew.
I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But it's now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Onward to the 5th floor! Here we go. Here we are. Let's see what is in store. So here I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us. It's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. For some reason it feels special. That's awkward. Poor Toko. This place feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason behind for that? I hope it's nothing. It's not anything too creepy. What the fuck? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled was sour, pungent, and possibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, we've been around your fair share of corpses. Saying, it's a smell of death. The flesh and fat and blood. There's no surprise in this place, no shock. He was right, I experienced the smell more than once before. It's the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong and dense. It's the smell of a battlefield. Akuma must have...
Hey! Come on
My
now!
fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
Unbelievable!
No. It's quite the opposite. The opposite?
Now then!
Yep. Let me give you a itty bitty EG squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What?
Yes, indeed!
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs and those mean old RPGs. That's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait! I
It's
can't
not
wait!
really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep living, soldier. What's he talking about? Just left it the way you found it. What's the meaning of all this? And I ate for now. Yeah, about what Monokuma just told us. It's like I'm not even here. It must be awesome, but is he really thinking that hard? Or is he just vile ignoring me? That is... wow. Talk about gruesome. Bio. Rattle. It's locked. Came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says biolab. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. Kinda sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Nothing to see here. Yeah. It's the garden.
Yo!
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they're just painted on the walls and ceiling.
You know?
Oh, but all these plants are real. It's been a while since it smelled vegetation. Helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there, just underneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching, waiting. When they decide they can't leave us in charge of the Earth anymore,
The end is nigh!
they'll put their plan in for global human extinction into action. You've been watching too many horror movies.
Well?
I'm serious. Sure. And I'm Sirius Black. That's a giant freaking flower.
Watch out!
What? That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Trying touching you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like whoa, and the plane's all like snap, and your flesh is all like boog, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's a pretty freaking amazing, if I do say so myself. The student at Hope Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. Ultimate botanist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy.
Actually,
By the way, despite how it looks, the flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people. So it's totally good for the environment. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, why can this finally disappear? Whatever it is, I'd better keep my distance. Ooh. Just to be sure, I should fap. Huh? There's something carved into the handle. Crazy diamond. I feel like I'm remembering seeing that somewhere. Eggs of fertilizer. Crazy diamond. That's Mondo's game. But why does he have a pickaxe? Why did he own a pickaxe? That's weird.
Hey. The end is not!
There's some kind of control panel. Does control air conditioning? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. Sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course the same panel was locked. So you can change it if you wanted to. So that means that the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning. Yep, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? You can tell everyone. Idiot. Oh. The door. Chickens. Oh, you like chickens too, Mikado? Yeah, I love those little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly. 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6. At least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. Yeah, tell that to people in FNAF. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos. Someone's eye.
I'm at least 30%
It's
right.
a number of power. A refreshing number with your hand on par with the hand squeezed old natural lemonade. What does lemonade have to do with anything? He never lets me get a word in edgewise. Sakura would have loved this. Not just because there's Sakura petals floating at constant speed for some reason.
Hey. Indeed. Hey.
Like Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, the one they call. Watch out for her.
Kyoko? I'm not gonna say anything. No. I can't say anything. Her gaze started to the surveillance camera.
Hey.
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then...
We're finished here.
Just a second.
I still feel the basketball team. Well, that's looking positive, at least.
Hey.
That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone that we lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. The way it aligns of countless corpses and they're not countless, you just have to count. It's more dreadful than anything I've ever encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific. Far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. But, I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So, in other words...
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in the room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You've been thinking the same thing, then, my theory. The mass murder that took place in that room is the incident that happened over a year ago. No. At least it was part of it, but it wasn't. That was a tragedy that happened.
In other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
it's all clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey.
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's just all just so awful. Just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. Just terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, has not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up?
Hey,
My concern is with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that you couldn't access. Well, biolab, huh? I wonder who's in there. Oh, you know, bio and lab.
Could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd probably be like some creature, a final boss, or tyrant, or...
But
We're not in a horror game, though. That's debatable. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Our tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it was right too. That'd be rude.
yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front and back. That used to kind of be Sakura's job, but... Anyway, no dice. There were no plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
correct.
Which means there's no escape from the 5th floor, either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout. What exactly did you notice about the layout?
Just a second.
You took a good look at around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor had. Bathrooms. Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor, so that's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to see a clear picture of the school. Well, let's look now as to solve the underlying mystery.
But
That's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, still gotta do it. Yeah, Sheena's right. Everything will be okay. As long as we stick together, I'm sure we'll make it out. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out. No matter what it takes.
you know?
Oh, there's a big garden on the 5th floor. I found more than one thing not to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you can say, but a tool shed. How's the chicken coop terribly... Even touching it seems
We're
dangerous.
serious.
Yeah.
Guess you two will never get sick. Hey, person. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 7 is?
What the heck?
Hey, come on. You don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. It kind of does. But if it'll make you happy, I'll answer your damn question.
Huh?
So, what was the question? God damn it, Hero. Don't worry, you just answered it.
You know? We're serious.
there was a pickaxe. There was crazy diamond that had been carved in the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere? Crazy diamond? Yeah, that does sound familiar.
It's true.
I don't just think. I know. We've definitely seen the phrase before. Huh? Where? Ah, that's it. I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him the first came here and Monokuma confiscated it? Whatever the reason, that's what it stuck out with the main cool dual strap pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe. Then what did?
Yo!
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I'm thinking that maybe we can use it to call for help. What? How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know. Maybe I can use it to make crop circles. Where? Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles. In a building!
Well?
With no crops! And we can use that to go for help. What the heck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning,
You know?
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. What's that supposed to mean? I didn't think it's possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. I think we're all disappointed.
You know?
There was a bunch of chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them up and feed big and fat, and then I can make fried chicken or barbecue. Decisions. Or how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? I'm pretty sure that'd kill you. Possibly. I mean, completely, but... Hey, Bianca, it seems Toko wants to say
What?
something. So, why are you telling me?
Hey!
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever. I forgot about that. Jesus, man, you're like torturing her, but come on! Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us in all your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You're not, you are me, master. And don't worry, I took care of the other problem. Seriously? You're just gonna take it? That's what he said. Shut up! And don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. You weren't talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? It was in the classroom on the floor. So something caught my attention. It was this. It's a serrated knife. Oh, that thing's huge. It's like Rambo size. That's what she said.
What?
It's a survival knife of some kind. What was it doing in the classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you going to use that knife for? What are you planning to do with us? I'm not going to do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave the knife laying around.
How about that?
Or to have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. Nothing like her. Well, then, more important, now that we have this knife, what are we gonna do?
You know?
We can't let Toko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's your problem?
Don't want it anyways, it's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on it to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
And that's it. Hold on, don't I have to say?
It's all clear now.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? Feel like you see me. Okay, so here you go. Okay. Yeah. everything I can do. Just keep it in my desk drawer. That's all I have left unsaid. Hey, Tucker. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry. It stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You made such a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you.
He broke the powers of her. He broke the law, Senpai. You're never supposed to praise him.
I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. Not that I would ever experience such a dream. I feel so strange. So strange. Oh no. Love her. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. Well, I think that's all the new information we have.
Yo!
So, now what do we do? Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way!
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust out the ceiling through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So, what is it you're gonna figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh?
Well...
Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have clear, definable reason of having been selected to attend the Hope Speak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. Or unlucky than lucky, they say, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes and doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust anyone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So, Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So...
Because I don't remember. I have no memory of what I am. No memory. You mean... amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But this is a joke. I'm not laughing.
This is very
Be serious
suspicious.
right now. Can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However...
It doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us, then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Hey,
What are you gonna do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. It may allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options.
Just give up.
You need the key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, you can't go sleep in your room. She'll be breaking the school regulations. If she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us by herself. Just hold on, let's her like that.
That's fine.
Fine, I understand. Good, you're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because...
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory. I really think that doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens. Amnesia would fit right in.
However...
Worst school where only the worst things happen. You really mean that? Huh?
Hey,
Can you really be sure that life has been filled with the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I feel too much. Sakura turned her back to us and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
Goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going in to do anything to harm you. Those were the last words before she left. Give those last words.
What the heck?
But...
Stop talking. Come on. Hey.
I mean...
Cause look. Monokuma. I'm very, very angry. Angry at what? At the thief. Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have to tell you there's a thief in your midst. What?
Hey!
My precious. They stole it. Your
Your
precious.
teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Reality is filled with such hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away with into their fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up, I hope all of yours get stuck in the hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
What the heck?
So,
You know?
well...
Goodbye.
Yeah, I wonder who that is.
Hey, hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it.
Correct.
Indeed.
so then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that have to do with whatever you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone stole something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So it was right. What did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key. Looking at it, I can tell it just wasn't any key. It's shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
so,
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the room? But wasn't it locked?
however,
The lock was broken.
correct,
But Sakura, she did it for us. She did.
indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not gonna just lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room first.
That's right.
So that we could uncover wherever secrets may be hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulation to help us. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial. But if I'd strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you in the data center in order to...
Correct.
Correct. I wanted you to draw his attention. I took the opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. Then what you told me yesterday, did that come up from the headmaster's room?
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call...
Did you find anything about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know any details yet, but one thing I do know is Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous.
In other words...
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
Wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. Because he's dead. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not a cure at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really is the mastermind?
Anyway...
This key is one big opportunity that we've been waiting. Now that we grasp it, we can't let go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's it does that unlock? I don't know yet, just why. I need to draw his attention again while I go find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in?
Is that right? Hey.
Like I said, we didn't get caught. But as you said, that was pure luck. Which is why we are going to run the experiment one more time. If we're successful, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't well but stand there and listen.
Hey.
If it's true that a mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have been a period of time where the mastermind was vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can't exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is far too high. And I think that's what might happen if we fail.
Why is that?
I don't think you need to worry about too much, after all. With minimal restrictions, you're free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when they took the key, I didn't break any rules. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us without a second thought.
I see.
I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we will still be able to prove or disprove the hypothesis.
Correct.
What? In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right?
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? At that moment, I finally realized I'd never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in her eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead. The enemy was standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I did. Good. Then Kyoko took something out of her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens?
However...
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and the death without meaning is unappealing.
Hey.
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. But I don't hold on to it just because he asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
Indeed.
Of course.
Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because there's a chance that the mastermind might find out, right?
indeed.
Well, there's that too. Huh? What do you mean? There's something else?
Well,
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
so then,
Okay then, shall we begin?
Makoto.
Count on you, Makoto. I just have to get his attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
Goodbye.
I'm going ahead. The rest is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. Like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time? Was it sudden I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away? No, everything's gonna be fine, I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself help shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work.
Monokuma appears!
Well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out.
Hey! Hey!
By the way,
Most
what were you and
suspicious.
Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse? Just the two of you in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot steaming moment, don't you say? So warm and wet. So wet and warm. I bet you guys are moved to conform with local and international censorship laws. You all over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation. Far away from the X-rated exploits. Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse?
Wow!
Bullseye! Or is it maybe because all the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went to all the trouble to get me out here. Now, what do you want? Oh, well, it's just something I wanted to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whether it's Mademoiselle or Disco,
Actually,
but in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually, there is.
what?
Seriously?
My entire
Then what am I?
existence! This is kind
That's
of
it now. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So, what did you really want to ask me? Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you
Listen,
thinking?
I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but is that seriously why you dragged me here for? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful, like how to get the best money, or assign brilliant tips. This is just crazy. Are all pubescent teen boys as many as you?
What the heck?
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and beep. That's it. What was the second thing? A blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. No. It's not knife. Most of the six are just making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your brain and find out. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Hope I kept him distracted long enough. All I can do is wait and hope for her to make it okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep.
Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
This super stylish, super professional game is created by Spike Toonsoft. Then we have got to buy it now.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too.
Bong, bing, bong. Good morning, everyone.
It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
My body feels so heavy. Must be because I was up all so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Onward and upward.
What?
You're 1 minute late, Makoto. Explain this. Sorry, I'm not feeling so great.
What's your problem?
You really think that tired excuse like that is gonna work? Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't call her giving you permission. It just sucks. I mean, since the day had passed, it had maybe reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. But for my punishment is I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign around my neck that says "Bad Girl." I'll clean your bathroom without my toothbrush. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, please. I promise. If I do, you can definitely not hold fast. You and no one else. I don't worry. It's not you. She's disgusting to the bone.
So,
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
Cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not gonna show up. Can't tell the others why Kyoko may not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Ah, you're looking for Miss Kirigiri?
What?
What do you want?
Hey! Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where she is? Hey, you know where she is? Oh, that's hard to say. Huh? You don't know either.
What?
Because she doesn't know, that's why it's here. She tried to prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap?
this is
It's
very
like
suspicious.
giving me whiplash when he changes subjects like that. It's good. Looks like Malcolm really didn't notice. I guess their plan went off without just finding it last night, which could mean...
Hey,
Maybe the mask might can't monitor us and control them at the same time. Could she have been right?
Hey! Hey!
Oh, was I right? You're looking for Mr. Giri. Any idea where she may have gone? We have no idea.
What the heck?
Maybe if we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
What the heck?
But serious. I see. Fine. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. Said he was gone. They all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Is that me, Makuman? Doesn't know where she is? Either? It would seem that way.
You know?
Where that could she have gone? Don't you think we should all look for her? I would suggest we approach the cat. Makuman can't see where located.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can we know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
So strange.